So I think I'll stick in around about the 10th or 11th spot on the Eurotour at the moment, but that's about as good as it gets for me. So let's back to this one, I think. Less said about my match, the better.
Okay. So he's not straight in on the 3s. He got some angle, so he cannot just draw it back into the 8 and 6.
He's just looking at the 6-9 combo, was he? Just come
no,
to take
I
this
guess
round?
This
Well,
is
I don't
not
know.
on.
Well, it's
I guess he got enough angle to go 2 rails maybe into those 2 balls.
Oh, if he can land on the combination, the thing is he can if he landed right behind it, he could obviously see hide the cue ball behind the 8. So I think he's going to try and dislodge him, is he? Oh, he slides past.
Yeah, but he touched it a little bit. I don't know if he can see enough here to make it a shot.
Yeah, you can see enough. He can see enough to pot it, but it's a tough shot. But I guess he's got
position also.
He hasn't really got to worry about the cue ball going in that middle pocket, has he?
You can worry about it, pretty sure.
So, Marcus, yeah, I'm just looking at the table now, actually, from our commentary box, and yeah, that is...
In situations like that, a center pocket is getting really big.
Yeah.
He's giving it a try, of course.
Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done.
Very good. Perfect position on the 7 as well, so...
Well, it's going to be 2-0, Marcus Chamat, surely, from here. Surely.
Look at this. I mean, he can go 2 rails around or 1 rail to shoot 8 into one of the head corner pockets, but I don't know if he can get a position for the 8 into the...
That's no problem.
Into the right. Oh, it is not a problem.
Perfect. Easy. 2 rails. 8, 9. Thanks very much. 2-0.
I was just trying to find a problem for Darren.
Oh, there's no need. You know, don't worry about it. It's fine. Well, you said earlier he was 7-3 down in his last match against Niels, wasn't he? So
yeah,
you know he's used to digging in, and he's a battler. He never gives up. So it won't matter if he goes 3 or 4 behind here. Darren will still dig deep. Just a little visitor on the side of the table.
Time on the 9.
Into the pocket cam.
Maybe he also saw us. You're right in his direction.
That's in.
Okay.
2-0. Nicely done.
2-0 for Marcus match.
Yeah, right. We'll have a little.
Here it comes. 3 balls a corner ball.
Buy you a drink. There you go. Look, he's perfect this time. Is it dry? Is it dry?
Well, another time
it's dry.
Yes. And exactly this happens also a lot of times. And also because not only when they make the 1 ball, also sometimes the 1 ball just hits the edge of the side pocket and ends up in the foot area.
Catches that nipple, comes right back in. Right.
So. Not too easy here, this 2 ball. But he will handle that.
Yeah, fine. So he's in pretty much perfect position now. So he'll be very annoyed with himself if he doesn't get back on scoreline here.
Complete control here, I would say so. Just keep the control. 4, 5, 6. This looks very promising.
Bit superstitious, I think, Darren, wearing that same shirt. Same shirt as he won the World Tin Ball in.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Superstitious. Darren Appleton. Mr. Dynamite.
Mr. Dynamite, yeah. Mr. TNT, as they call him out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it was in the Billiards Digest. They call him TNT. I like that better than Dynamite.
TNT. Brilliant. Dynamite.
What's your nickname, by the way?
I've got a few, actually. Some of them not allowed to really say on air, I don't think.
Okay.
I think when Daz watched this back, he'd probably like to call me Spud Gun, but you know.
Spud Gun?
Spud Gun, yeah. I'm not gonna explain what it is, Ralph. You know, if you don't know what a Spud Gun is, it's fine. I like to call myself the Shotgun, but you know, the lads have nicknamed me Spud Gun, or just Spud actually. It's been reduced.
Okay, Mr. Spud.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't say you could use it. Oh, he's looking good here for 2-1 anyway. And then he'll come to the table to break as well, so...
Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. 2-1.
2-1. Yeah, sounds logical.
So it's almost like you can smell the finish line, you know.
You get the one ball.
It's going to be a dry break again. You certainly called it. There's been, there's going to be a few dry breaks in this match. They've this match table has caught most players out so far.
Pretty long shot on the 2 ball. Not really a comfortable shot to start with. I have to mention at this point, that I was mentioning the wrong sponsor on Mr. Marcus Chamat, because on his player's profile we have the sponsor, the Predator. He used to play with the Predator earlier, but he has a new sponsor, Mezcues.
Mezcues.
So
who was he with before, Ralph?
He's playing with what?
Who was he with before? Who was his previous sponsor, did you say?
Predator.
Oh, Predator, yeah. Okay.
So now it's Mezcues, so you have to check out Mezcues. M-E-Z-Z.
Mezcues.
Some people are wondering why we are standing in our box here, but we need some overview over the table, you know.
That's right, yeah. They're enjoying it. Ooh. Suits you. Oh dear.
They could have bring us some more bars chairs, you know.
Yeah, could have brought us some chairs. Could have, a nice little lazy boy wouldn't have gone amiss in the commentary box, you know.
Some coffee, maybe.
Some coffee, yeah. Maybe a beer, you know. You can have the coffee, Ralph. I'll have the beer.
It's
How's he looking here, anyway? What do you think? Can he see this too?
Hard to judge. No, he cannot. From my point of view here, no, absolutely not. He needs a super curve to get it, so he has to kick it.
A super curve.
I call that a super curve.
A super curve. Ooh. Let's have a look. Well, I think it's going to have to be that one rail kick that he's looking at there, but that's tough. Obviously, digging down, he could get some unwanted English on the cue ball. What do you think?
Yeah, because he can only hit the top of the cue ball. Ooh, foul.
Well,
that's a foul.
Yeah, no rail made after contact, so cue ball in hand for Marcus.
And I'm pretty sure that he will take care of this game. And it's a game it's a break game from Darren, so...
Yep, these are all roll-ins, really.
2, 3, 4, 5, everything pretty close.
Just the 7 to the 8 is the only real distance that he's got to play with the cue ball. Just roll the 2 in, 3, 4, 5 is all very, very straightforward. So.
And both balls are sitting quite clear to the pockets, so...
Yeah. It should be 3-1. It should be 3-1. No problem.
Easy Sunday afternoon drive home for him.
He doesn't drive.
He's not driving?
No, he doesn't drive. No, Darren can't drive. Uses a skateboard, Darren.
Is that right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's good on the skateboard, Darren. I think he was like English junior skateboard and roller skate champion, like 1994, I think it was.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I would like to see Marcus Chamat on a skateboard.
I'm not so sure. Probably from Sweden. Probably more like a snowboard, maybe. Don't know about a skateboard. Possible. So Marcus now then just mop these up for 3-1.
No certain angle necessary for the 7. Everything still easy.
Like I
mean, when we talk about easy games here, I mean, we talk about it's easy for players like that.
Yeah, of course.
If a beginner would, if you would give it a try for a beginner, I mean, it would be kind of mission impossible just to make 3 balls in a row.
Yeah, maybe on these tables. So he's just left himself a nice angle to come 1, 2, 3 rails and then onto that bottom cushion. He's just got to get the pace right here in this.
A lot of pace. I mean, short rail, long, and another. And then the position for the 8, huh? 1, 2, 3.
This could go wrong. He's okay. Just about perfect. Nice shot, Marcus. So, as we said, no problems. 3-1.
Yeah.
Never in doubt, really, was it?
Absolutely.
Of course
Maybe
it was.
this is the toughest shot now. No, from when you see at the screen, it looks easier.
Yeah,
okay.
nicely done. 3-1.
3-1.
Leave it in the middle of the table. Marcus asks for a foot up on the side of the table. No, see, he hasn't switched. He still hasn't switched.
No.
He's still on that side of the table.
Look at this one ball.
This is a perfect.
This one ball
this
doesn't
is good.
supposed to be in this position.
Wow. What happened to the one there that hit the jaw of the middle pocket?
How about a dry break?
No, it's not a dry break.
No. Oh,
He
it's
made he's made two balls and he's got the ball in the kitchen, so
no
it's okay. It's not a dry break. Come on, Ralph, keep up.
I'm used to dry
Come
breaks here. Come on.
I'll let you off. Giggity.
Would you consider this an easy game?
Sorry?
Would you consider that an easy game?
Well, I can't really see any problems. He's just got to get the right side of the two. If he gets the right side of the two, then he's going to be in perfect shape to get up for the 5. But he's going to be dead straight. We've got a perfect angle on that from our commentary box.
Absolutely.
Oof. What do you think here? This is not easy to get on the 5 now.
Just a little angle, just a little, but not enough. I mean, even if he cheats the pocket, he has to go for a straight drawback shot with lots of side spin to get this position on the 5.
Nicely done. It's okay.
Yeah, he even left enough angle to go for the 6, but pretty close to the rail.
Oh. What would suit you here then, Ralph?
Please?
What would suit you here for the 5 and what would you take next?
High right, 2 rails.
High right, 2 rails. Suits you. He's done it nicely. Doesn't want to kiss the 6. Perfect. Let him off.
Absolutely.
He's all right.
Mr. Napoleon. He's hungry for another title. He already won 3 Eurotours.
Two of them here, I believe.
Is that right? I will check that out. 2
of them here, I think. In the last 4 years, I think he's won 2 of them. If my memory serves me correct. And he's going for number 3 out of 5. It's not a bad record, is it?
He won 1999 in Tampere, Finland.
Yep.
And then 2004 in Rankweill, Austria, just here. And the next one in Rankweill, 2006 in Rankweill.
Not bad. Okay. I know my stats, Ralph. I know my stats.
You make your homework.
There you go.
4-1.
So, Ralph. 4-1. He's sticking the same side.
Of course, he has nothing.
He makes
to
the
worry
1 this
about.
time.
And
no
the
drive
corner
break.
ball and the additional ball, but
wow.
Ooh,
No.
That's a difficult shot on a 2 ball. Would you go for that?
No, I think he's going to take this safe. It's difficult to say because the position, obviously, he's got no real positional aspect to get on the 3 here. If it was just natural, if the 3 was, say, the 5 ball or something like that, or maybe even the 6, then he might, even then, maybe he could take a bank.
Low left is, oof.
Could take a bank shot on maybe.
A bank shot?
Maybe a cross bank if he wants to be really brave, but he's not that kind of player, to be honest. I think he's trying to hide the cue ball, top rail, behind the 3 and the 9. There you go.
He's going for a
Cue ball, 2 rails.
Behind the 3, behind the 9, behind something.
And this is his strength, behind the 9.
Behind
it's a good shot.
It's a jump shot action for Marcus Chamat.
But this, I think this is Darren's real strength. You know, on a serious note, is his safety play. He's very, very strong at playing safe. And that's, I've got to be honest, Ralph, that's where my game falls short sometimes, is in the safety battle. It is, you know. We can all pot them off the light shades at this level, to be honest, but, you know, when it comes to safety play, the top players, the real top players, have an excellent safety game.
Absolutely. Okay, does he have the accuracy to make it? No. No.
He's got a good cue ball though, so
yeah.
Been a bit fortunate.
That's very difficult. That's very difficult. I mean, if he shoots it in the right foot corner, obviously, then he has to play it very, very softly. No, I guess he has to shoot it a little bit harder, and then he will come very close to the left corner.
Could try and actually hit the 3 ball with the cue ball. So I think it's very natural for the cue ball if he pots the 2 for the cue ball to run into the 3 maybe.
Do you think you?
Maybe,
think so?
possibly. If he takes it on.
I guess the cue ball will naturally pass the 3.
All right, we'll see.
Maybe in the direction of the pocket.
We'll see. Let's have a look here.
Do you know this guy over there?
This guy?
He's
never met him before.
Okay.
I think he's one of the locals just trying to cause trouble. That's all. Not that any of the locals cause trouble.
He always gives me lots of critics. So.
Oh, does he?
Always.
Oh dear. Don't listen to him, Ralph.
Maybe he don't.
You do a great job. Don't listen to him.
Okay, thank you very much.
So he went for the safety.
But he left a shot.
So as I was just saying, how great Darren Appleton is at safety shots, and then he goes and hangs one up. So sorry, pal. Sorry, Daz.
Maybe you should give revanche and say how good Marcus is in puttings, and maybe then he is going to miss.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Marcus, I haven't seen him miss one all day. I've got to be honest. Marcus never misses these. Never. Oof.
And never misses the position, does he? Ooh!
I've talked it in. Would you believe it? Come on. Oh, I better shut up. We could be here all night.
I didn't know
if I
that
keep
we
on like
have
this.
that much power here in our box.
Don't want to be in here too long. Oh dear.
Maybe on the next timeout they take, we should give a serious offer to one of the players.
What do you reckon? Kind of offer, Ralph. Oof.
I mean, when we talk the guys into a shot, into a miss.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
So we got some power here.
Yeah. So Darren then with the first clear opportunity of the rack, definitely to get himself back on track 4-2. But he's still got some work to do.
I always see the problems, you know. Maybe this is my problem. Because he can run with the
into the 9 ball?
Into the 9 ball.
Yeah. I think he could just miss it.
Yeah, of course he miss it, but then he has a long 5.
Yeah.
Or 4, what it is.
It's the 5, and he's absolutely perfect.
It's so easy. They let this game look so easy. Those English sharpshooters.
That's right. Snooker players don't miss, do they? I better not speak too soon. Darren's more got an English pool background actually, rather than snooker. I'm not sure how much snooker he actually played, to be honest.
But technically, it's pretty the same. I mean, it's how do you call it? Round pockets or round edges on the corner. I mean, in front of the entrance from the pockets. How would you describe that?
A pocket, a hole. I thought they were all the same.
I guess you mean corners,
a square. Obviously,
right?
These are a square. You mean these are more square cut?
Exactly. So they are not used to use the little rail before the entrance of the pocket. They just only go directly into the pocket, and this makes them the English sharpshooters.
Yeah, I think it's just Darren Gang and Lee Rigby, and they do a great job in the UK. So
how does it work? How is the prize money? First prize?
It's normally about. I think it's. So we've got 2 tours. So it's the GB9 is split into 3 events over the course of a weekend, as we've seen Marcus sticking to the same side of the table again and being successful again, has he? Yes, he has.
I don't know if he gets no, he doesn't get the corner ball. So he get the 1 ball. But no, not the 1 ball. No.
That's not dry, is it?
It's not dry. But what I try to say is he's not getting the corner ball, he's not getting the 1 ball. So he's getting some
extra free balls from somewhere.
Some accident ball, you know. Oof. He cannot count on that. And that's
absolutely not. So yeah, we have our tour is split up in over the course of a weekend. We have 3 tournaments. We have the main event for everybody. We have a pro event for the top 32, or for the 32 players, and then a challenge event for the next 96 players. So our tour is made up of 128 players, you see. So, and our top 32 in the UK are very, very strong, and we've got a lot of good players coming through on the challenge section as well. So that's why you're seeing a lot more of the Brits come over to the Eurotour, and I think over the next couple of years you'll see even more. because
maybe we should come up with a quote, not more than
maybe, yeah. Well, it's getting that way. I mean, some of these Eurotours, we're looking at the last 32, and there was, best part of 8 or 9 all English in the, all Scottish.
This happened before?
Yeah, that's right. In the last 32, I think it was in Germany in the last event. I think we had 8 or 9 of Brits in the last 32,
Germany.
Which was incredible.
Mm.
So. We didn't win it, but we were all getting there or thereabouts.
I just get this expression with the English sharpshooters from Ralph Souquet. He mentioned it once.
He always says it,
in a IPT tournament.
Yeah.
And then he saw he has to play some English guy he didn't know.
Yeah.
And then he just said probably one of those.
Mick Hill, I think.
Probably one of those English sharpshooters.
Yeah. I think it was Mick Hill he actually played. And I think Mick Hill actually beat him as well, if I remember rightly. There you go.
Okay,
so Marcus
doing here?
Well, he's obviously broke. This could be the first break and run of the final, I believe. Is that right?
With an accident ball on the
With an accident ball, yeah. An accident ball.
I'm not a native English speaker, so I come up maybe with some
interesting phrases. It's very nice. It's good. It's all right, Ralph. I'll help you out. I'll try anyway.
Okay. Maybe a little bit too much of an angle, but who cares?
Yeah, he didn't want to be here. So again, this could go wrong. I don't want to say too much, but it could go wrong.
He never misses those shots.
He never misses these shots. No. No, he doesn't miss them.
Okay.
That's all right.
He would be quiet, very quiet, if he would miss again.
No. He's not going to miss now. 5-2 then.
How old is Darren?
I can't tell you. Okay. Not on air. You'd kill me.
Okay.
You got to give me a break.
He missed the corner ball just by a hair, but getting the 1 ball and fortunate position on the 2.
I actually think it's really quite strange how Darren has stuck to his side of the table for breaking, and Marcus is just stuck to his side. Normally, the players will actually understand that one side is breaking better than the other side.
I pay always attention what happened on the break for my opponent, especially if he uses a different side.
Yeah, and then they normally switch,
Absolutely.
But these guys are sticking to their guns, and so far, I actually think, like you said, Darren's side of the table is breaking better, but Marcus keeps making accident balls.
Yeah, he actually started with some accident balls in his first game.
That's right. So does that where he go? Must do. As we see that go into our pocket cam.
Is he going for a cross bank, or can he make the 3 directly?
I'll tell you what, this is a bit tricky, this one.
I mean, he has several options. If he likes to, he can also play a safety, right? Just a replacement shot on the 3 and send a 3 out.
He must be able to drop this in. He must be able to drop it in. There's no way he would have left a cue ball there unless he could drop this in. I can't imagine he's going to play it.
And he's checking out already if he likes this shot on the 4 into the side out of that angle. But see.
It drops in.
See the 6 ball and the 7 ball.
Yeah, if he gets a nice angle on the 4 into the middle, then he should be okay to get on the 6. So we'll see. Here we go then.
The referee's right there to check that out.
Where's he going here?
And
he stays
quiet. He stays quiet on this shot. You cannot judge it, which ball he hit first, right?
Yeah, he's okay. But tricky positional shot now. 1, 2, 3 rails. Just to try and come the other side of the...
Even 2 rails. 3 rails, 2 or 3 rails. But the 9 ball is also a little obstacle in his way.
Wants to try... Wow.
Wow. He's looking for a position behind.
I think if he... Again, it's just...
He's going for the 4 ball into the right left foot corner.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I thought
I think he's trying to leave that. He's just look at the options now. So I think if he tries to leave the cue ball on the top cushion and play the 6 into the long pocket, then it leaves himself more options. Because if he doesn't finish perfect, then he could have an easy safe behind the 7. Is if he tries to get perfect on the 6 into the top left hand corner, then it could go wrong. That's where he's gone. How's he going to finish? I think this is going to be absolutely perfect.
Absolutely, yes.
TNT.
You like that.
I'm not sure I do, to be honest. TNT, I don't...
Where does this nickname came from?
Dynamite. I think it's just Darren.
Of course, but where comes the Dynamite nickname?
Oof. I don't know. I think
in
it's
the
just up
article I
from the
just
English
read in
ball.
the Billiards Digest, it says that he was kind of showing a lot of emotion, smashing cues and everything like that when he's not happy with his performance.
Darren, smash a cue? No. I don't
I
believe
just
it.
saw it in the
I don't believe it.
in the last European Championship.
Stop saying these things, Ralph.
He's getting better at it.
Cool, calm and collected, Darren Appleton. Don't you worry about that.
Okay. 5-3.
Believe you.
They don't believe.
The record books are coming out. The record books are coming out now, Ralph.
Since then.
It's right. You don't have to explain it to me. I believe you.
Yeah, he broke, not me, you know.
Look, Ralph, if you're going to have a conversation with someone outside the commentary box, you're going to have to tell everyone listening, all right?
Okay.
God.
What happened on this break? Who break, actually?
Marcus.
Marcus did?
Yep.
He came up empty?
Or
was it a dry break?
It was a dry break, yep. Dry break. He's let Darren in.
And he didn't change the side? Probably not.
No, he stayed the same side. I'm not expecting them to switch at all. 5-3. What a great chance now for Darren to go 5-4. I told you, he would never give up. He was 4-1 down, remember?
Absolutely.
Then 5-2.
Maybe I should go out of the box and tell Marcus to change the side on the break.
I don't think that would be a good idea. I don't think Darren would like you very much if you did that. And as we said, Dynamite, you don't really want to mess with Darren. He used to be a boxer.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much for
He
this
used to be
advice.
a boxer as well. After he finished skateboarding, he turned his hand to boxing.
Skateboarder, boxing.
He was a boxer. Honestly,
that's logical, right? To go from boxing to billiards.
Well, you know, he did all right. I heard he was a bit of a mean fighter, to be fair. So I think that was probably more where the Dynamite came from, actually, rather than him smashing cues. It's smashing fist, I think.
Okay, just a draw shot. And he will be fine here on the 6th ball. Yep. Enough angle to go for the 7. Stop shot on the 7 for the 8. And this game is history. It will be the 5-4, and then he got his own break.
Absolutely. We're back on serve.
Absolutely.
Do you think the players take much notice of that? A bit like they do in tennis, where they're they're trying to break each other's serve because they fancy themselves to break to hold their own.
I guess they try to think like that because a lot of those players like to watch tennis games, right?
Yeah, 5-4. I just think
break.
Sticking to his side of the table again.
Absolutely, he got the corner ball.
Yeah, didn't make the one in the side, but
he don't need to make the one in the side. I always, in this opinion, you have to make your job and make the corner ball and try to avoid to make the one because it's your position.
Absolutely, that's all right. That's
and this is one of the first perfect break I see here.
This is the perfect break. So a great opportunity now to go 5-5. What do you think?
It is. Nobody can take this game away from him except himself. Is that the right pronunciation? Is the right grammar here?
He can only throw it away himself. Yeah, he can only. It's his for the taking. It's his to lose. Nice shot.
3 ball, 4, 6, 7.
So 6 to the 7 is the tricky one. Would you agree, Ralph?
Because the side pocket is pretty big at this part of the table.
Don't you think he'll play below? Actually, try and pot the 7 past the middle pocket into that bottom right corner, rather than try and get high. I guess it all depends where he finishes.
Depends on the angle on the 6 ball.
We'll soon find out. 2 shots time.
Now he's where he's pointing his
There
cue at. That's the angle he liked to get.
So that, I don't know. He could still, even from there, where he's put the tip of his cue, he could play two ways to get on the set line.
Point his cue. That's he had both possibilities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
So we'll soon see. I prefer to drop behind it, to be honest. It just takes every risk out of the equation. If he just plays it 2 rails, he's coming looking at high, but he knows better than me.
I would try to pass the side pocket, low right.
I would just try and drop it below, yeah.
And he goes 2 rails to play the 7 into the right foot corner.
So he's just played the percentage shot there. It just takes everything bad out of the equation, really. Can't go in off.
Still not an easy shot here.
How about Daz? Nice shot.
Okay.
Perfect on the 9, 5-5, and a break and dish. In the money, I'm in the money. Oh dear.
You see, no corner ball. He
And
only
again.
gets the 1 ball, and when he gets the 1 ball only, then it's a kind of gambling going on to get a position on the 2, right?
Absolutely.
And this is not a first-class position.
Chinese snooker over the 4. Why do they call it a Chinese snooker, Ralph? Any ideas?
I never heard this expression.
You never heard that expression?
No.
In English, in snooker, that's what we call it. If you've rather than being directly behind the object ball, if the cue ball is directly in front of the a ball and you're trying to cue over it, we call it a Chinese snooker. And I've never understood why we call it a Chinese snooker. Oh dear.
Maybe we should ask somebody from China
It may
to
be
give the right answer.
I don't think even they would know. I think it's something we made up in the UK. This is really tough. This is a really tough opener.
The special concentration here is to hit really the center of the cue ball. No side spin at all.
But you can get the side spin by accident.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's why you have to put some special attention not to give this side spin. I mean.
Well, he's missed it by a long way.
Maybe he's trying to play a safety.
No, I think he was playing for that. I think he was playing for that.
What is that? You even get messages here. Is this the explanation why they call it a Chinese?
Well, I think the only thing I can think of with the Chinese snooker is that obviously with all the Chinese, they're very, very short, aren't they? They're only about sort of 3'2". So when they're trying to cue over the balls, they're snookered.
Yeah.
You know, they can't actually reach the cue ball, so they're snookered.
I like that.
So it could be, we could actually call it the Swedish snooker as well. Because
it's a Swedish snooker.
It's a Swedish snooker,
It's a Swedish snooker.
Yeah, definitely. Marcus can't actually reach over the ball, and that's why he missed that ball, you see, because he couldn't reach.
And he was close to a foul here.
Yeah, he was. So a Swedish snooker, there you go. That's what I'm going to call it now on. A Swedish snooker. Just for you, Marcus, that one.
The Chinese people will be thankful to you because they surely don't like this expression.
They've got rid of it. They've got rid of it. Marcus is a little bit taller, 4'6", so he's got a little bit of an advantage on the Chinese. But good shot from Daz. Where's that 2? Is that going in?
Wow!
Oh,
very
what
nice.
a kick!
Wow! What a kick shot!
Dynamite Appleton, TNT.
How about the position on the 4 ball? All the way around, or?
Well, he's got to make his mind. It's not easy. He could go either way, really. He could try and run it round. Although the 7's a bit tough. Could try and stun it in off the side cushion. Could try and draw the cube all the way back and then come round the back of the 6. It's a bit ambitious, and then come 2 rails, but may just go one rail
on the cue ball.
There you go, 1 rail. Oh dear.
Scratched.
Yeah.
In the side.
So he's trying to just hit just as he was pointing to us, just trying to hit low on that rail.
But even if he wouldn't scratch here, I mean, he would get a very long 4-ball. Because of the certain amount of spin he put into this cue ball.
Tell you what though, what a turning point that could be, because that was Darren's first opportunity to go in front in this match. And if it had gone 6-5 from being 5-2, 4-1 and 5-2 behind, Marcus would have started to ask himself some questions. But as it happens, he's now got a great chance to go 6-5 up himself and just remain just in the lead.
And he got a complete control here in that game. 6, 7, 8. And out.
Should be 6-5 now. Well, I like this position a lot.
I'm pretty sure that he will avoid any Chinese snooker here.
Chinese snooker, yeah. I can't imagine where he would get a Swedish Chinese or any kind of snooker, yeah. Surprised it's not called an Irish snooker, for obvious reasons, but there you go.
Is it straight in, or does he follow or draw? Draw, right?
I think he's going to draw here. So just got to be careful with the cueing. Not to overdo it. He's okay. Absolutely dead straight, so just got to... he's going to stroke it rather than dig in, so...
At this 9-ball, he's
no
going
problem.
to 6-5. 3-ball. He did get, with a little help of some ball, he did get a corner ball. And the 1-ball again, position.
He's okay. It's looking good. Only problem is it 4 to 5?
Lots of traffic in front of this pocket.
Yeah. Could take a 3-ball combination. Could try and kick the 2 out here after potting the 1. But he's going to take the 3-ball combination on.
He tried before in the other match. He tried a 3-ball combination with a jump cue.
Wow.
He jumps over ball and 3-ball combination.
Wow, that's a lovely shot. Lovely shot.
He even made keep the control here over the 2-ball.
Got to use the rest, but it shouldn't be a problem.
So, and he showed before in an earlier match when he was using the rest, he was able to make a draw shot the whole table length.
Yeah, the Brits are normally pretty good with the rest, just from playing snooker. But like I said, I just think the cue action that the Brits have got, and Darren, he's got a nice cue action. No problems drawing that cue ball back. And he's looking pretty good now. He's just got to worry about just to avoid the 8 on the way up this end of the table, but should be fine.
Just a little draw, low right to get this position where he's pointing his cue at. Nothing left to be afraid of. Come on.
Well, I can't see any problems here now. This is going to be all right. No problem. Just doesn't want to scratch. Doesn't want to scratch. Doesn't want to scratch.
Ooh. I said low right, and he was playing medium right.
Yeah, it's okay. Medium, you know, it's high, low. It's all the same. We're fine.
They should listen more to us.
He's okay. He's doing all right.
Of course. Stop shot and out.
Bang.
Here, you see that?
Pocket cam.
He was using a little bit of tolerance of the pocket, wasn't it?
No problem. 5.
Okay.
6-6.
6-6.
1
he
ball.
Makes the 1 ball. And how about the 2 ball? This time he got the 2 ball.
So all of a sudden the match is heating up a little bit now. 6-6, race to 3 for the title.
When he plays the 2 ball kind of softly, he can pass the 9 ball, but this wouldn't give him any position on the 3. So what to do here? Try to run into the 9 and
possibly come off the side rail. Similar shot to the one Darren had in the previous rack, actually.
He would surely try to run into the 9 if the 5 ball wouldn't be there, right?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. He may be able to avoid it, but it's
with a draw shot maybe. So he can draw the cue ball somewhere between the side pocket and the 8 ball, some right side English, to get the cue ball at least in direction of the 6 and 3 ball. You can play it extreme to play a position for the 3 into the foot corner pocket.
I think that's what he's looking at. He's looking to try and get the other side of that 6 as we look at it, the left side of it, just to drift past it. But I'll tell you what, this is a big ask. Not sure the angle he's got on this, but yeah, he's going for the combination, is he?
He's
or is
doing
he
fine, no?
He's
3 ball into the...
perfect. No, he's not. Tester.
How about a high-class safety here behind the 7? No?
No, can't play safe here, surely. Do you think? Got cue ball behind the...
Why not? Just to have some fun here. Just to see somebody pull out his jump cue. I mean, would you go for to make the 3 or the combination? What would you try here?
Well, I'd probably miss whatever I did. So
don't say that.
I may be tempted to. Oh, I don't know. 6-6 in the final. I think it's a big decision either way, isn't it? It's a big decision. I guess it's when you're at the table, you get.
I tell you, he's going for the safety behind the 7.
Yeah, I think he behind the 4. Yeah, cue ball. It's such a big shot. So I think your mind is you're in two minds here. On one hand, you're thinking I need to, I could take the match by the scruff of the neck and actually get ahead and go 7-6. Or if I play safe, then I've got to hope that.
When he gets this position right behind the 7, then he cannot jump it, right? There's no room.
So are you looking at leaving the 3 on the top rail as well?
Of course.
Oof. Well, that's a bit risky for me.
It is risky.
I think I'd rather send the 3 off this bottom cushion and down towards the 8 and the 5, and then the cue ball behind those 2, the 4. Just almost like a stun run through with the cue ball. But again, it's the Swedish snooker. He's having to stretch. Someone get him a step ladder. There you go. That's the shot. So behind the 4, send the cue ball 3 down towards this area. So
well done from Mr. Napoleon here.
Yep, absolutely. He did all right. Okay, he's right up the backside of that 4, isn't he?
And you're all right with your forecast here.
Yeah. Right up the backside of that 4.
There's only one option, right?
Just off the one rail?
Yeah, one rail. Using the side rail. He's also looking for a 2-rail option here, or what?
Well,
no, it's not. The 7 is in his way. No, he can pass between the 4 and the 7.
Not really. It's not easy. It's really tough to judge these one-rail kicks off when you're so close. Do you teach these? You do a bit of training, don't you, Ralph? So is this something you would advise people practicing? Do you have any kind of drills for this kind of shot? Or?
There are several drills for practicing kick shots.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Darren's got 1 or 2 of your books. See if he can pick up a tip or 2. This is big. 6-6.
He has to go for this. Just try to avoid the foul. I mean, just get the. But sometimes, I mean, you have to think not. It's a bad habit when you just think, oh, just try to avoid a foul. I mean, you have to think like, okay, which side of the 3 ball I should hit to get the best chance for a resave.
Of course, yeah, but I mean, that's at this stage. I mean, that is very, very tough for Darren to. I mean, that is what he's looking at. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, first and foremost, you just want to hit the 3 because anything can happen. You know, you could pop the 3. The 3 could knock the 8 in. It could knock the 5 in. I mean, to try and judge. It's going to be more luck than judgment here. If you manage to kick this exactly where you wanted to, for me, in my opinion, that's more luck than judgment. you know.
Yeah, but you have to start to think like that.
Yeah,
and
of
when
course.
you start to think like that, then you get the pictures in your mind. And when
Yeah,
you
of
get the
course.
pictures in your mind,
Yeah.
then you get to
I like
to
what you're
improve.
saying, Ralph. I like what you're saying. That's exactly what my coach used to say. Paint the picture. That's exactly what he used to say to me. Paint the picture before you execute it. See it, feel it, execute it. That's what Darren's just been doing. Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot. Bad luck, though. He holds his hands up. He's really annoyed at that.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Daz. That was a great escape.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful try.
Great escape. The dynamite, I think someone's just lit the fuse.
And he left something easy here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, everything fine.
This is...
if they wouldn't have those bridges there at the table, it would be another Swedish snooker.
Absolutely, yeah. That would be another Swedish snooker. You're getting good at this, Ralph.
Yeah, I like
the Swedish snooker, you're picking them up, you're spotting them.
I learn pretty fast.
Yeah. So, step ladder for Marcus.
We had a well-known player in Germany about the same format from Marcus.
Yeah.
Norbert Lang. Ever heard of him?
What was his name again?
Norbert Lang.
Robert Lang.
Norbert.
Norbert Lang, no.
No, never heard.
Norbert. No, never heard of Norbert.
Very
Tell me a bit about Norbert.
Oh, yeah. Was runner-up at the Youth World Championships in straight pool back in 1982.
1982?
That's right.
Crikey. I know my stats, Ralph, but that's you're testing me a little bit there, I've got to be honest. 2002 is about as far back as I think I'll go. About 1982. Oof. Anyway, he's run out of position here a little bit.
How long are you playing, actually?
How long have I been playing? Oh, about 7 years in total.
Okay.
Playing on the European Tour for about 4.
So I got 20 more years.
You got 20 years on me, yeah. Easy, Tiger.
Is he straight in the 6? You see that?
I think he might be a little bit straight on the 6.
Is this a problem?
It's difficult to see from overhead cam, isn't it? I think it, twisting our heads and all sorts.
I don't trust this camera because I made some wrong forecast just by looking into the screen and forget that.
Yeah, you can get it wrong. Oh, trust me. Yeah, I was commentating for 10 days in this box at the Youth Championships, and I got it wrong more times than I got it right. Trust me.
But you were commentating Youth Championship. You always can blame it on the experience from the youth.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, okay, yeah, maybe. So Marcus,
so your commentary would be never wrong in this case.
Oh
right?
no,
it's
never
always
wrong.
the youth.
I'm a top tipster. Me, you can't go wrong with me, Ralph. I can. Me and the bookies, we don't get on.
Okay, here he walks away with another 9 ball on his account.
It's going to be 7-6.
Absolutely.
7-6 to Marcus.
Look at this photographer here.
Wow.
He's making pictures.
Oh.
It was the excellent ball. Okay, watch that one here.
So again, Darren sticking to his side of the table.
He got a corner ball.
Very, very close, but it's okay.
And he got another time position on the 1.
The 1 it threatened to go into the middle pocket, just hit both jaws and then came out and sat perfectly for him. If it had gone in, look at the position he would have had on the 2 anyway. It's all okay. TNT doing what he does best, sticking in, staying strong.
High right, get it back from the head rail for the 2 ball. 3, 4 is gone. 5.
See any problems?
No. Even the only challenge maybe to go from the 5 to the 6, but
Darren!
What happened?
Oh, Daz.
Don't tell me he's missing that shot.
Well, yeah, he did, Ralph. He missed that shot. I can't believe it. Daz.
So, I mean, he cannot take any advantage out of his break. And he left it easy for Marcus. He will be on the hill.
Do you know what? I think that's the first mistake Darren's made in the whole match. The first, poor mistake.
Whew.
Marcus just threw a bit of body English there, and whoa,
he's showing some excitement.
Doing a bit of a hop, skip, and a throwing his elbow at everybody as he took that one down, but it's gone in.
He's voting first to have this Eurotour event all the time here in Rankweill.
Absolutely is.
7 times a year.
It'd be tough to beat then, wouldn't he? He's tough to beat already.
He got quite some big sponsors there. I mean, he got Simonis, I see Brunswick, and Maz.
Yeah, he's loaded up with sponsors, isn't he? He's the Swede. He loves it. He does a lot of travelling, a lot of pool tournaments. Does Marcus. Does his sponsors proud. Great attitude for the game. Really, really nice guy off the table. So,
especially off the table.
Yeah, I'm sure he keeps them happy. Never hear him say a bad word about anybody. It's very, very nice about, complimentary about all his opponents. Apart from Darren, of course, I've heard him say some terrible things about Darren. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to tell you what he said, but you know.
Okay, what kind of position he's going for the 5?
Well, Marcus showing
look
us.
Look at this, look at this.
Has he got on with the scaffold?
Oof. Oh, he's pretty straight. I guess he cannot get the position for the 6-8 combination.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon he can take the 5 in the side and then take the cue ball up and take the 6-8 combination? Or is he just going to try and follow this through? I can't really see from the commentary box, but looking at that screen...
If he can avoid the contact with the edge of the side pocket, then...
I think he's going to try and cut this in the side, you know. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, he is. Lovely side pocket here.
There you go. He's perfect. Is he?
He is.
Yeah, he's okay because he can pot the 6, pot the 8 with the 6.
He can pass the 7 and see the 6.
Wow.
He can do almost everything here.
Well, he
he's
shakes
in
his
Austria.
head. He shakes his head, but he's okay.
Of course. Here's the bridge. Darren should pay somebody to get all those bridges in this hall away. He would be the clear favorite.
Darren would, yeah. Marcus plays pretty good left-handed as well, to be fair. So I think he'd be all right. So one good shot then, really, away from the hill. 8-6. And how badly will that miss, that very, very simple miss, how is that going to be playing on Darren's mind now?
You mean his cue is in danger?
8-6. Marcus Chamat. Sorry, his cue is in danger, yeah, definitely. The fuse is going to be lit. Oof.
Okay.
It's 8-6. No. There we go then. He's on the hill.
Okay.
8-6. He's got one more chance, by the way. If it does go to hill, don't forget.
Take a look at the break.
Here we go.
No corner ball, but the 1 ball. How's the 2 ball going?
Yeah, he's going to be all right. He's going to have a shot.
Sitting in front of his nose.
Oh, well. Dear diary, jackpot. He's got his shot. He's got his chance. He's got his chance. He has got his chance.
Would you bring the cue ball down to the headrail or try to hold it?
Well, if you're watching in black and white, the blue's in the middle, and the green is down the left, and the brown is down this end.
3, 4, 5, yeah. Up and down all the time.
So, takes the blue, 5 points. Sorry, wrong game. 2's in. Got a shot on this.
This is not easy.
Just looking at that angle there, from the screen, the shot you've got on the screen there, it looks like he can take the 3 into the right-hand corner. But I tell you, now you can see from that angle, that's not as easy as it first looked.
He has to use just center, left, spin, and then he can cross here. Forget about my forecast.
No, do you know what? I don't think that's a bad shot. I think he can play it like that, come across once across the table, and then take the 4 in the middle pocket. That's not a bad choice. That's all right, Ralph. You're all right. Your first instinct was probably the right one. I think. So we'll soon find out. No, he's played it the other way. Check side to hold the cue ball down this end. Tell you what, I'm just looking at this. He hasn't looked at it yet.
The 9 ball?
The 5-9 combination is on. He's now looking at it, and it flies into this pocket cam. Absolutely flies. There you go. 5-9.
He got the angle on the 4 ball. He needs to get this position.
He's almost dead. He's looking at it now. Oof. Well, I think this one could be over. Ralph, what do you reckon? Marcus Chamat, 3 out of 5. It's not bad. I'll take it.
Thanks.
This one could be over.
2 more shots.
For the title. No, he's gone the other way. He's
doing it the clean way.
Well,
you know what?
I like this.
What Buddy Hall once said: when you have an open table and a combination there, and you go for the combination, that's the only way to lose.
Yeah.
Because you would run out anyway if it's really open.
That's, good point. Well said, Buddy Hall. Can you see any problems here at all for Marcus?
He needs a bridge.
He needs a bridge. He needs a step ladder. Step ladder, scaffolding. Can someone build a wall between the 7 and the 9?
He's looked at himself the Chinese way.
I think Darren's got a few mates in the trade. He'll be trying to get them out here now. Someone
Where is he now?
Bit like that Wix advert.
He's putting an extension on his cue. I like that. You got everything.
You like that? You like the extension, Ralph?
Look at
giving him an extra few inches.
How do you call this part of the shoes?
Shot.
I mean, he should wear some different shoes. I mean,
the
some
heels.
High heels.
He needs some high heels. Yeah, he needs 6-inch heels. I think Marcus looks good in heels. He's got a few in his collection, I think. A few cowboy boots. Well, he's looking good. The only thing he's got to worry about here is maybe the in-off as he comes round off 2 cushions into the top corner, but I think he'll be okay. He's hit that pretty good. Just doesn't want to finish straight. Needs a nice angle. He's perfect. This is all over.
This final is history.
Thanks for having me, Ralph, in the final.
I enjoyed it very much.
I'm pretty sure this one's going to be all over very shortly, and Marcus Chamat is going to be crowned champion.
It
2009 Patrick.
So nobody was getting more than 6 games against him. Except the
all
guy
over.
who won the first match against him.
Right. Dynamite, that was the last shot he played, that miss. He's not going to be happy about that. It was his only mistake as well in the whole match. I do feel for him. He played really good to come back into the match, but...
Here is the match ball.
Swede, champion.
Marcus Chamat, 3rd time in Rankweill.
Well done, Marcus.
Wow.
Well played, Marcus Chamat. Commiserations to Darren Appleton.
So, Marcus Chamat wins the championship and the Aniversarry Eurotour, the 100th Eurotour.
Absolutely.
So, great to have you here.
Well, he's going to go down in history, isn't he, for that one?
Maybe we'll meet again at the next Eurotour, okay?
See you soon, Ralph.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening.